everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at what messages you need to receive with regards to your career for the next 3 months. Alright, of course, as always, you have 3 piles in front of you. Pick according to one of these animals, or if you cannot pick according to the animals, you obviously have the feathers, and if not, you have one of these cute donuts to help you make your choice. I'll give you some time, then we start with pile 1. Hello, and if you selected pile 1, these are the messages that you need to receive with regards to your career for the upcoming 3 months. Let's take a look. First of all, as always, we start with Moonology, and the message for you is a win-win outcome is the forecast. So honestly, you will not be making any mistakes. The decision that you'll be taking when it comes to your work are going to be very well thought of. They're going to be very balanced, and as a result, you cannot make a mistake. Okay, I feel like that is the greatest reassurance when you get with regards to your work, because when you know you cannot make a mistake, it just sets you free. Okay, wow. You have 10 of Pentacles, you have Knight of Swords, you have the Emperor, the High Priestess, and 3 of Wands. Now, when it comes to your pile 1, you know what works for you. You have this innate understanding about your work, you have this innate understanding of your circumstances, and you have the ability to make the right decisions at the right point of time. And I feel like moving forward, you will be doing exactly that. You're very decisive when it comes to what you want to do and how you want to do it. So any plans you're making, you're going to be implementing them beautifully in the upcoming time. All right, I also get a feeling for a couple of you may get a chance to lead certain people. So maybe you're being asked to lead a team, or you may be offered to sort of train other people at the same time, or assume a leadership position at that. Remember this, the pace of your career is really picking up. So things are not going to be slow and steady anymore. They're quick. It requires you to make quick decisions. It requires you to think on your mind and implement your thoughts on the mind as well. Now, for a couple of you, if you've been waiting for some kind of new job opportunity, the job opportunity is coming your way. And in fact, these are the right kind of choices coming your way. So don't delay things anymore. See, it's a split second decision that you have to take. Okay, do I need to do this right now, or do I not need to do this? Okay, because any proper decisions on your part right now will help you a lot when it comes to the long run. But remember, there are no wrong choices for you, so you're safe in a way is what is coming forth. Also, materially, I feel like a lot of money for you is coming in. So maybe some kind of promotion may come in, or recognition for something that you've done right may also be coming for you in the upcoming time. And especially if for those who are into businesses, I feel like the upcoming time is going to be great for you, and starting new businesses, especially joint ventures with people, will benefit you a lot when it comes to the long run. For a couple of you, I also see travel relating to work, or the job offer that you get, or the raise offer that you get, maybe in another town or another place, is also coming forth. Now, for a couple of you, the possibility is that the money that will come in when it comes to your work will not only enable you to have a good life, but it will enable you to have a good family life as well. So not only is your career benefiting you, it is also benefiting your family, because there is a lifestyle upgrade that is coming with you. Now, for a couple of you, the possibility is your job in the upcoming time may offer you perks. Now, these perks could be, going out on a holiday with your family, or going out for luxury dinings, or taking your family out for something. But remember something, I get a feeling like in the upcoming time, if you're working in a corporate sector, or you're working in a sector which requires you to have a social presence, you may need a makeover when it comes to your clothes. Okay, remember this, in the upcoming time, you may have to project yourself as a brand, an individual as a brand. Okay, that's what's coming through. See, these days it's about how people appear. So if you don't have sort of a LinkedIn profile, you may want to create it and make it more professional. So you have to make yourself more professional. That is coming through. For dress for the job that you want, That's a clear message for you. Behave in a way that you want for the job that you want is also coming through for you, because your public persona is going to be very, very important for your job, and your raise in the future is what is coming through for you. Also, there are maybe a couple of letters coming your way. So if you are a student waiting for some kind of letter from university, that may be coming as well. And for students who have appeared for probably a university in another city or another country, look out for those opportunities, because that opportunity may be coming for you as well. And I'll tell you this, if you get the chance to move abroad in the next 3 months, take it. The time is good for you, and the reason I say this is because you'll be able to settle down well in another town, in another city, country, whatever it is. You'll be settling down well if you travel in the next 3 months. All right, now I'll also give you the other cards. Oh wow, okay, now you have a travel or change in location coming through. Once again, you had the 3 of Wands, you had the Knight of Swords, which again tells you the same thing. So travel is possible. So maybe you have to travel for work, like overseas trip, for a little bit of project work, that is possible. Or you may shift your house, or you may shift your place of work. I feel like that is happening. But travel relating to your work or career is very likely. Of course, you may have to go and give an examination in another city. That may be possible. But remember, the freedom is yours. You get to decide where you want to take your work into, where you want to go career wise. So if you feel like, even though these opportunities are coming here, you're not ready for them, it is okay to say no. See, it's not like, in the next 3 months, if the opportunities are there and they will not come again, they will come again. But maybe they will not be in the nature that it is today. Yeah, so you have the freedom nevertheless to do something that you want to do. Now, blessings are coming in your life. Of course, you had the 10 of Pentacles already. So blessings are coming your way when it comes to your career. And I see this more in the form of financial blessings. Okay, now change is coming your way, and the message here is, I'm learning that endings are nearly new beginnings. So an end of one phase of work for you and the beginning of another is there. In certain cases, you may decide that a particular career path is not right for you right now, and you decide to put a pause on it and come back to it later and resume doing something that works for you. For example, if you are probably a full-time professional and you're pursuing education simultaneously, you may feel like that educational qualification is sort of hampering you from giving your full attention to work, and you decided, okay, I'm going to postpone this today and come back to it later. So this is why one ending can be a new beginning, but for a couple of you, of course, a change of job or location of job is very likely. Now, you may have to increase your efforts. Alright, pile 1, because I feel like what you're giving right now is 80% of your capacity. Like you're trying, and honestly for you, pile 1, I feel like you don't even have to try. You're just naturally good at what you do. But if you give that 20% extra, you will set yourself apart from the rest. Maybe that 20% can be your image. So getting like an image makeover, projecting yourself as a brand, and putting the best foot forward work-wise may be something that is needed, but you're just doing something that everybody does, and you have to be the master, for which a little bit of upgrade on your end is necessary. Now, for a couple of you, the possibility is that you're holding on to certain fear associated with work. Now, this may be certain doubts that you have. See, I feel like you want to take a risk when it comes to your career, but you're afraid that it may not be financially feasible for you, or you don't really know whether you'll be successful or not. Now, I will suggest, please don't think about all this. See, focus on what you can do. What you can do best every single day, because in the end, that is the only thing that you can control. So don't go and feed the fear monster is what I'm going to be telling you, because remember, we can try our best. Giving success to it or not is in the hands of the divine. So do your best and leave it. Okay, don't be afraid of anything. Take a chance if you want to take a chance on something. Yeah, that's what I have to tell you. Now, you have to be clear about what you want. You have to be very, very clear about what you believe works for you. Because remember, right at the beginning, I told you, what you feel is right for you always works for you. So be clear. How do you feel about a particular path? Do you feel like you can take it in the long run? Do you feel like even 20 years from now you'll be happy doing that? If you feel the answer is yes, then you have your answer already. And if you feel like, maybe not, then you have your answer that way too. You have to be clear about your own thought process before you move into anything. Now, the possibility is that you already taken more work than you can actually afford, which is why I was, getting this impression. Maybe you're taking too many things simultaneously, or maybe you're doing the job that actually belongs to 2 people or 3 people at the same time. So lighten your load. Don't try to do multiple things at the same time, and don't try to take up too much than you can chew. So lighten your load is what is necessary. You need to have a balanced life. Yeah. Work is a huge chunk of what we do, but it is not everything. I'll give you messages from tea leaf cards. With regards to your career, there is an influence of a woman. Now this is a dark woman with dark complexion and dark hair. Now this could be a boss, this could be a friend at work, a colleague at work, or a fellow class student. That may be possible, but a dark woman is going to influence your career. A deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Now the possibility is you may befriend this person. Yeah, or possibly, somebody at work, you may have a deep friendship with them, and you may spend some quality time with them over a cup of tea. Enjoy, in which case. Okay, use your intention to make beneficial changes. So once again, use your intention. So once again, use your intuition. Your intuition will never lead you astray. And okay, a sincere wish is granted. So once again, when we started off, the very first card was a win-win outcome is the forecast. So nevertheless, whatever you're aiming for, it will be a win-win situation for you. So wish will be granted when it comes to you. A karma, you will reap what you've sown. So again, all the hard work that you've put in, the amount of hard work that you've put in, that is the reward you will get for whatever done. Once again, if you put in 80%, the karma that is coming back, the reward that is coming back at 80%. If you put in 100%, that will come back to you. So the result is as much as you put in. That is the clear answer when it comes to you. I'll give you a couple of more. Pleasure with a close friend. Once again, it's like you're going to be having a close friendship with somebody that you work with. Yeah, and a deep friendship at that may develop. Good advice from a wise person. Now once again, you may get some advice as to what is the right thing to do. And once again, if you're not clear about certain things, if you feel like, I have certain doubts, make sure you get it clarified, so that you don't remain in that doubt. And when a wise person, tells you what to do, they may actually have more information than you do currently. A work achievement and success, working in groups may be actually helpful for you. And remember, if you put in the effort, success will be yours. Yeah, I'll give you messages from Baba for your work. Faith. Okay, now you have to have faith. Once again, the message for you was that of fear, right? So don't feed your fears, instead feed your faith. Believe you can do it and you'll be able to do it. If you fear that, okay, this is not possible for me, it's not going to be possible. It's simple as that. What you feed, that comes to life. Bountifulness, Baba will ensure that you always have what you need. So if it is help that you need, help will be given to you. If it is money that you need, you will get the money. But financially, anyway, things are getting better. And abundance, wow. Okay, so money wise, there's not going to be a problem. As I mentioned here, not only is the money going to help you, it is going to help your family with you. So that is the amount of money that is coming in. Yeah, but overall, these are the messages that you need to receive with regards to your work. And as always, as I wrap this up, I want to leave you with my best wishes. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages that you need to receive with regards to your work. We start with Moonology. Oh, a new start is coming for you. So work-wise, there is going to be a new beginning. There is going to be renewed enthusiasm towards what you do, or the way you approach your situation work-wise. For a couple of you, of course, you may be heading into a new career entirely or a new job entirely. Regardless of the situation, a new start is coming for you. Now, I'll give you your tarot. You have 7 of Cups, you have the Chariot, King of Pentacles, you have 7 of Wands, and you have Page of Cups. All right. Now you have certain important choices to make when it comes to your work, okay? And when it comes to these choices, please make sure the choices that you're really, really okay with. And of course, by all means, take your time. Don't hurry when it comes to making these choices, because these choices that you make right now have an effect on your long-term career. See, because what is happening, things are moving way too quickly than you can handle right now. And a little bit of confusion during that time is natural and expected. But don't feel pressed to do something because, you feel like time is running out for you. Time is not running out. Do things your way, do things slowly and deliberately is the message coming through for you. Now, for a couple of you, the possibility is that you may actually get into more than one areas of work. So maybe one is going to be like a full-time job for you, and the second is going to be a hobby that turns into work. Part-time work, okay? I'm not really getting this as a full-time position for you. Like maybe you're going to be selling on Etsy or Amazon, Flipkart, social networking sites. That may be something that you get into. But freelancing work, that is also coming through for you. You may also decide that you want to be your own boss and start something small today that may become huge in the upcoming time, okay? And this is happening in the next 3 months period. So if you have plans to become an entrepreneur, please go in that direction. Now when it comes to that, I feel like you may get certain help. Now this may come from a mentor, or this may come from somebody that knows what is the right thing for you to do. Now, for example, if you are, working in a social setup, then maybe somebody who's a top boss there comes to your help. If you're working in a corporate setup, maybe your boss will be able to help you. That is also possible when it comes to you. One thing that you have to be really, really careful about is, not being too egoistic about things. So maybe when it comes to your work environment, try and not be like, my way is the highway. Because the possibility is the more you try to be assertive, a little bit aggressive at times, the matter will sort of get spoiled for you. Because you're going to be attacked for certain beliefs. But I don't really think that, you are seeing the entire situation very clearly. Which is exactly why I've been trying to tell you, be a little bit careful and be a little bit slow when it comes to making certain decisions. Yeah, but financially you are coming into a better time, and as time passes, things will keep getting better. And for a couple of you, you may receive certain money that you then have to invest. Okay, so taking some decisions around money or taking some decisions around investment is very possible for you in the upcoming time. But career-wise, things are moving rapidly for you, important choices coming for you, which you have to make very, very carefully. Now, I'll give you the next. Learning a new path. Once again, a teacher, a mentor I was mentioning here. So maybe for a couple of you, you are going to be under, the guidance of somebody. You may find a new teacher willing to assist you, or for a couple of you, of course, this may actually involve going back to university and actually studying something. Or you may be studying to become a teacher yourself, going in for higher education, advanced degrees, MSc, MTech, those kind of degrees, PhDs. I feel like that is a path that is opening up for you in the upcoming 3 months, and which may again be a new beginning for you. Okay, it's a good luck coming your way. Regardless, this new start that is coming, it is going to be good for you, it is going to be lucky for you, and nobody is ever going to be able to take this away from you, is what is coming through. So don't so much worry about the evil eye, or don't worry about, oh, I don't know how much this is going to work out. It is going to work out. Luck is on your side. Sometimes the possibility is, even though you may have somebody's help, even though you may have assistance, you may still feel like you're doing everything on your own. And this is very natural to feel that. So please understand this. It may be something that you're required to do on your own right now, because you are enough. Sometimes we are enough. That is something that we have to understand. You have to turn that loneliness into solitude. Solitude is something that you enjoy. Loneliness isn't. So stop feeling alone. Remember, if there's nobody, there is God always walking with you. Yeah, but you may feel a little lonely when it comes to your career. And of course, you have to have a positive attitude. See, sometimes you have to create success for yourself, and which means putting yourself out there. Putting yourself out for new opportunities and making sure that you're not negative. You're not going down the negative thoughts. So don't let these negative thoughts interfere with your ability to attract success in your life, because when you're in this zone that okay, I'm on my own, nobody is there to help you, you are sort of going into that victim mentality a little bit, which you have to really steer away from. Maintain a positive attitude. Once again, this is going to be a start of something. So regardless, this new start is coming for you. You have not one, not two, but three cards affirming the same thing. So think about what it is that you need to start today. A new job, a new way of working, maybe because your previous ways are not working as effectively, but a new path is now open for you. Success. Okay, now once again, you had the card of good luck, you had the card of success. So regardless of whatever it is, this new path is taking you towards success. So you cannot make a mistake here, is what I feel. Okay, you're exactly where you're supposed to be, even though you may not understand where you are. I feel like some confusion may be a part of you. For a couple of you, you may be going into a different territory, maybe a foreign territory, and you feel like, an outsider there. Or maybe in a new job and you're like, I don't know how this is going to work out. It will work out. You just have to be a little bit patient with yourself. Yeah, a little bit of patience is what is needed. And once again, be loyal to what you love to do. If you are like, okay, this is my destiny, this is my life purpose, I know I'm born to do this, be loyal to it. And if you've not found it as of now, go and find it for yourself. Because for you, it's always like that. You are the kind of people, if you love doing something, you'll give your heart and soul into it. But if you know something is not right for you, you'll probably not even make the efforts. Which is why I'm here to tell you that whenever you're making a choice, make sure that your choice is something that you love. And if you feel like that's not the case, take some time. Yeah, because you are clearly having this blank slate to work with. And once again, after the next 3 months, we have the new year. So you have a plenty of time to decide about what direction to take your life into. You're highly thought of. So see, regardless of the situation, when people look at you, they think of you as somebody they respect. So you're going to be getting the respect at work. That is also coming through. Okay. Now you have good luck, horseshoe. Now what is happening? Maybe that little bit of confusion or little bit of doubt that is coming in your mind is because of Saturn, and Saturn does that. It creates self-doubt. But nevertheless, good luck is upon you. Period of prosperity and abundance is coming through. Once again, you had the card of good luck. Yeah, so good luck is meant to be yours. Compliments from an admirer. You have an admirer at workplace who thinks of you as somebody who's amazing. Yeah, you're highly looked upon by a secret admirer. I feel like this is not just one, these are multiple admirers. Now these are specifically people who admire your work. Okay, and solid foundation and success with effort. So once again, because of the Saturn energy coming through very strongly, you have to put in the effort. It may not be easy for you, but of course success is there. Work at the basics, work at the foundations. Because once the foundations are taken care of, the rest of the things will be easier when it comes to you. Goal-oriented person. Now, for you, it is important that you become this way. Right now, going with the flow may not be the best way to work at things. Set a target for the next 3 months and go about achieving it. Create mini steps for you. Okay, slow down a little bit. Don't confuse yourself with the pace of the world. Set your goals and go on to achieving it. Yeah. And an exciting event. So maybe for a couple of you, an exciting event may take place at your work, or you may be attending a job fair, or you may be going to some kind of seminar or workshop. You may have to do that in the upcoming time. Beware of great pride. See, this is exactly what I was telling you. You feel like you are right all the time, but that may not be the case, and because of which people sort of dislike you sometimes. So beware of it. Okay, beware of it. And last one, hard work ahead. Yeah, so you have to work hard career wise. And this is only because of that Saturn energy. Otherwise, I feel like the path would have been much more clearer when it comes to you. Solution. So if you're going through any kind of problem, you will have a solution for that. These are messages from Baba. One thing I'll tell you, to get rid of the Saturn energy, do good karma, be compassionate towards somebody so that the obstacles in your career will actually go away. See, donating money is a sure way to sort of attract blessings career wise. And donating money to charity, old age home, children's home will help you. Yeah, and it will help somebody who's not fortunate, and you will be helped. Equality, and treat people equally. So treat people who are not as good as you are equally. Don't be like, I am better than everybody else, even though you may be. That's not exactly, the right way to behave. So be careful. And you're under Baba's protection. So when you're protected, no harm will come to you. But, you just have to treat people nicely. And remember this, if you're bringing your work home, that may sort of contribute to your house energies being a little bit disturbed. So please have a little corner to work from, or best if you can find a space outside your house to work, that would be better, because your home has to be a place of rest. And when we work from home, we bring stress at home, because anyway, nobody has ever been able to escape stress from work. So you're bringing it home, be careful. Overall, these are the messages that are necessary for you for the next 3 months career wise. And as I wrap this up, I'm going to be leaving you with my best wishes forever and always. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages that you need to receive when it comes to your work. I'll tell you this, pile 3, your hard work is paying off. Okay, because the amount of work that you've put in the past year, in the past 1.5 years, you're going to be getting the rewards for it right now. Yeah, you've really done the work and success awaits you. The very first card is sweet results await you. So for my student friends, possibility is that examination wise, you're going to be doing very well. Now, you have to be careful of something is not to hold any kind of negative thoughts towards your work. Don't hold thoughts of, I am going to fail at life, I'm going to fail at work, I'm going to fail at studies. Instead, think that I am going to be successful at everything that I do. That has to be your affirmation from today. I'm going to be successful at everything I do. Release the negativity that you're holding and move towards a positive mindset. Let's look at your tarot. You have King of Swords, you have 9 of Wands. Okay. Now let me tell you this, career-wise, you're getting a lot of clarity. Now you have an innate understanding of what to do and what not to do, because of which your forward movement will be very, very clear. I feel like you have to work a little bit extra hard here, pile 3, because I know you've put in a lot, but a little bit still remains. So do that extra work and absolutely do not give up. Don't delay things anymore. Don't push things to tomorrow. Whatever needs to be taken care of, take care of it right now. Yeah, because in the upcoming time, you'll have additional responsibilities and you have to take care of them at that point. So whatever needs to be done in the now. You have to also think about your long-term future. So when you're getting into some job, or you're doing a particular kind of job, or getting into a university, ask yourself, is this place going to benefit me in the long run? And only then take a decision in the favor of that. Remember something, for a couple of you, it may feel like, success is like sort of, long-term coming. Like the things that you deserve have not come to you as of now. And that is actually the truth when it comes to your case. But remember, you are a player of the marathon. And when it comes to other people, it's about, those little 100 meters, 200 meters exercises. So for you, the success may come a little bit late, but it will come your way. And the signs for it are already showing up. I tell you something, a little bit of a reason why success doesn't come to you as much is because you're negative about certain things. So that is something that is internally needing to change when it comes to you. In the upcoming time for your career pile 3, you need to weigh the pros and cons. And after weighing the pros and cons, make the right decision for yourself. Don't be impulsive when it comes to things, which is why I told you, think about the long term. Now, please make sure when it comes to the decisions that you take that you're not emotional about it, because emotional decisions not working for you is more likely. So whatever plans you have, make sure you run it through your mind, and if your mind approves of it, go for it, because you need to be hardcore right now. You cannot really be, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to try that. No. Whatever has to be done with greatest amount of clarity, because then you'll get the success that so awaits you. Yeah, because you see the swords energy, you see the pentacles energy. It's about, very earthy kind of energy. It's all logic, it's about mind. So that is how you need to proceed when it comes to your career. Do the right thing, okay? By your mind, that's coming through. For a couple of you, you may also then go into working a little bit harder, which of course you should be doing considering the other cards that are showing up for you, but also during one day of the week. Make sure you're not doing anything. So that balance also has to be, strike there. 6 days of the week, work hard, and one day, absolutely do nothing. Sit back and watch the clouds if you have to, sit back and watch Netflix if you have to, but that one day is necessary for you to maintain your sanity at that as well. Because, peace is important. Now, one question that you have to ask yourself career-wise is, am I happy here? Whatever am I doing, am I getting peace with it? Because that is a very important question. And once again, peace comes when you release negativity, because the messages are so similar. I am a being of love and I release all negativity, and it's time to release negativity. So the peace will come to you the minute you let go of negative thoughts. See, for you everything may be going right, but your thoughts still go, left. That's something that's happening for you. So release negativity associated with your work. You're doing the work, you're going to be continuing to do the work, and you'll get the rewards for that. See, the ascent. This is like reaching the top of the mountain after efforts. The road has been tough for you, but you're reaching the top without negativity. That's coming through for you. Now, when it comes to a couple of you, especially for people who've taken certain debt, remember when you're paying off your debts, pay it happily. Because when a person has taken a debt, for example, when you took a debt, you took it to meet a particular need of yours. And that time you're so grateful that you have that debt because a wish was fulfilled, right? So when you're giving that money away, give it away happily as well. So that whatever you've purchased or whatever you acquired as a result of the debt turns out to be beneficial for you. And once again, remember this, pay your bills on time. Don't keep something pending for the long run. Because some people have this tendency that they have the money and they spend that money buying something extra instead of actually clearing off that debt. So don't do that. Don't pay minimum on your credit cards. Pay off your debt first. Because otherwise with the interest rates, you're just dropping yourself. Okay, that's the message for you. Remember, keep your mind on financial well-being. Keep your mind on financial abundance. Once again, the negativity part. That has to be clear in all areas, which is why you have to confront the deep parts of you. See, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your work, when it comes to these areas of your life, it is all about your own version of yourself and your own vision of yourself. There are some things maybe you have failed at in the past which is sort of haunting you today. What happened in the past will not continue in your case, pile 3. Yeah, so confront these deep dark parts of you which sort of keeps you in that negative state of mind. Release it and move towards positivity. Once again, build financial well-being for yourself. So take care of your financial health and invest a little bit of amount every single day for your future. So when it comes to taking career related decisions, investing is also one of them. So maybe for a couple of you may have to hire a financial expert if you do not know how to handle the money that comes from work for you. But you have to think about growing your wealth. Yeah, and one part of growing your wealth is also paying debts happily and on time and wrapping this up once and for all. Now, certain partnerships may also come your way in the upcoming time. You may sign certain important contracts. So this can be business related contracts. This could be, a new job related contracts or, any contract with another person. So once again, that commitment is coming through very, very strongly for you. And taking the assistance of somebody may actually help you, especially when you're not able to see things clearly for yourself. I'll give you your tea leaf cards. A family matters. So for a couple of you, what may be possible, your family life is interfering with your work. Or maybe certain expenditures relating to family may take a little bit of your money away from your work. Yeah, that may be possible. I'll give you a couple of more. do something risky and take a chance. So once again, right now, if you're like, should I do this? Should I go for it? The answer is yes. Even if it may sound risky for you, guaranteed success. Because even that thing that seems risky right now will pay off for you in the long run. News is on the way. Now certain news for you is on the way. Okay, now this can be in the form of a letter or email, so stay tuned for that. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So somebody that you work with, you cannot trust this person, so be a little bit careful about that, which is why you should not share everything that you think about. You keep a couple of things secret when it comes to your work. For example, your income, don't reveal your entire income to somebody. Very important. A romance, celebration or party, so there's some kind of happiness coming through. Yeah, and spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding. Now, as you develop spiritually, that will sort of, help you when it comes to your work. So maybe spiritually you're getting so much better that that spirituality helps you materially and in your career may also come through. Give you a couple of more. Oh, marriage. Okay, now for a couple of you may be getting married very soon, and because of which then the family matters really make sense. So getting married and then having to think about your family, and then expenditures relating to family, purchasing a family home, or something like that, then of course with marriage responsibilities increase, or you may have to spend on somebody's marriage. A caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So once again, if things are not going particularly well for you career wise, or the growth is slow, that will change for you. Yeah. Once again, you have the card of scales. You already had the card of justice, so keep your life in balance. 6 days of work, 5 days of work, whichever way you like to do it, but 1 day of utter and complete rest. That is balance. Yeah, that's something you need to do. Especially if you have a family, please make sure you're paying attention to your family, because family is what matters in the end. Okay, wealth is coming through. Once again, then wealth, investing, all of these things need to be your priority in the upcoming time. And last one. Excitement, so some exciting thing is happening around your work, but yeah, I feel like that's going to make you supremely happy. From Baba, all truly spiritual paths lead to home. Follow the path most suited for you. So when it comes to your life, follow a path that is for you and not necessarily something that everybody does. The sacred fire burns impurity and eliminates a darkness. Okay, now darkness, negativity. Remember, visualize in your mind the power of the dhuni of Sai. And the power of Sai's dhuni can eliminate everything that is negative. So today, wherever you are, pause this video, imagine the dhuni of Sai Baba in your mind. And if you're not able to imagine it, Google it. Okay, the image is very clearly there, and visualize yourself putting all negativity there. And you're cleansed, and then you can have a new beginning in your life. And yes, see, when you do that, the hurdles will be removed from your path. So you have to take your, oh wow, this makes sense. You had this message that spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding. So as you become more spiritual, as you connect more with, Baba or whichever master you believe in, the hurdles will be removed from the path of your career, and the path will become smoother. People underestimate how much a spiritual path can benefit every area of your life. Manifestation, help is at hand. Baba appears in many forms to help his devotees. So you will get help that you need through one of Sai's devotees. Yeah, but overall, these are the messages that you need to receive when it comes to your work. And as always, as I wrap this up, I want to leave you with my best wishes forever and always for your work. I'll see you next time. Bye.